Hi, I'm Aiman, and welcome to another video in my Pokemon Go series. And today, I'm going to be explaining to you the mechanics of powering up. And what I mean by explaining the mechanics is I'm going to be talking about what powering up is, when you should do it, and why you should do it. Powering up is when you increase your Pokemon's HP and CP, that's health points and hit points and combat points, in order to help them be more stronger in gym battles. And I'll talk about gym battles in another video. But in order to power up these Pokemon, you have to give up Stardust and Candy. And I'll be showing that on the iPhone. So let's get right to it. So unfortunately, the screen capturing software we were using was blocked by Apple on my dad's iPhone. So we have to use my mom's iPad. But anyway, demonstrating how powering up works. Powering up, this is the option. It costs Stardust, which is this, and candies. And I'll explain each one individually. Stardust is what you get from capturing Pokemon, and you get 100 for each capture. And nothing can change that amount. You get candies from capturing the Pokemon. And the way the candy system works is that when you capture a Pokemon, you'll get the candy of that evolutionary line. And since Pokemon evolve, they're always going to have that one candy representing their whole evolutionary line. So Dragonite, it evolves from Dratini. So if you capture a Dragonite, you won't get Dragonite candy, you'll get Dratini candy. And it's better to use that system than using individual ones because, it's better. But anyway, demonstrating powering up. It costs Stardust and it costs candy. And the amount of Stardust you have to use varies depending on how much CP it has. If it has like a low amount, like 600, the amount of Stardust used would probably be 1,000. And the amount of candy you use also differs. It goes from 1 to 2. And I'm not sure what estimate that is, though. But anyway, powering up. So you press this button, and it asks you if you want to power up Dragonite, or whatever Pokemon you're powering up. So you press yes, and you can see it adds to your HP and your CP. And it adds to your CP from 12 to 30, and adds to your HP only 1. And as I explained, these are used to help you in gym battles. And while it might not seem like a big cost, a big upgrade, it is a very big upgrade in the later levels. One thing I forgot to mention about candy, the way that you get candy is by capturing the Pokemon. When you capture a Pokemon of its evolutionary line, you get 3 candies of its evolutionary line. And that number goes unchanged throughout all the levels. Another way to get candy is to transfer a Pokemon of that evolutionary line. And we're going to do that with the weakest ones because we don't want the stronger ones to go to waste. These lower CP Pokemon are usually called Candy Father because when you transfer them, which is this bottom left button, then transfer, you get 1 candy from the Professor. You can't undo this action too. So when you transfer it, the lowest one of the 3 Dratinis, you get 1 candy. And as you can see here, we used to have 6. Then when we powered it up, it went to 4. But when we transferred a Dratini, it went up to 5. And also, you can see this change in Stardust. We had to use 1900 before, but now we have to use 2200. You can actually see the difference in CP when you look at a CP10 Pidgey compared to a higher one. At CP10, you can see this Pidgey is at 200 Stardust to power up. And 1 candy to power up. However, if we go up and look at a 282, it takes 2 candies to power up, and 2200 Stardust to power up. And here's a helpful tip. You should only power up your Pokemon when you go higher levels. And the reason why is because when you go higher levels, you see more Pokemon with higher CP in the wild. At level 1, you'd probably see a Pidgey and say that's a CP 10. But if you're at level 20, you'd probably see a CP 200. And the example is different for a lot of Pokemon. But you really want to conserve your Stardust for evolving these Pokemon. And you also want to capture Pokemon just to get their candy. And also farm Stardust. So there's also this thing called evolving. However, I'm going to be talking about evolving in a different video. It's a very separate topic from powering up while being similar. And I advise you to check that video out if you don't know much about evolving. And just want to show you these names here. John Cena, that's the best name for a Dragonite. But anyway, this is where the end of the video has come. So, I'm Aiman, and thanks for watching. Please like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and look at other videos on EyeOnAiman, especially the Pokemon Go ones. This is Pokemon Master Aiman, signing out. Peace.